good morning. It's October the 3rd. Another gorgeous morning. And we are putting the beans that we combined yesterday out of the truck into the bin. We still have a little in the cart. Wow. Kind of have a bedhead this morning. Anyway, so it goes. Dad's gonna take a look at the 6430 here. It was giving us issues yesterday. So hopefully we can get that thing fixed so that can be put on the drill again. We're grabbing the fuel tank, gonna put that on the truck. So I guess they're coming to spread fertilizer, so on the bean field we just did. So pretty much what he is doing out there, the way he's spreading the fertilizer, he's doing a little more than just like spreading just a fixed rate. So what they'll do is they get, once we're done with this, done combining this field, it sends, so we do yield mapping, and some of you might be familiar with it. So that gets sent into their system as soon as we're done harvesting the field with all the different yield layers and how the field yielded in different areas of the field, and then they'll spread fertilizer according to that. So that machine there, as it goes across the field, is adjusting the rate of the fertilizer that it's putting on depending on how the ground yielded. So I believe if the ground yielded a little more, say if there was a spot where the beans did with 80 bushels an acre, and then it would put more on versus a spot where it might have only yielded 50 bushels an acre. So yeah, I believe that's how it works. And yeah, so I think that's really cool, and it's also more efficient on fertilizer. Yeah, it's putting exactly what the field needs on it. Okay, so I discovered something actually really appalling as I climbed into the tractor for this. First noticed that some bird had some nerve to poop on the tractor hood, just right there, and that ain't gonna sit well with me. I'm gonna go wash it off because I cannot stand looking at that. And if I don't get it off, it's literally fresh, like it happened this morning. It just really grates my nerves to see bird poop on the hood. Oh, that's so nasty. That is so nasty. Could have moved over 5 feet and done it on the floor. Not sure what the big idea was. That's just disgusting. Anyway, you can't tell by now, I do like clean equipment. It just makes me feel better about the equipment.
I just don't appreciate when a bird poops on the tractor. Anyway, enough of going off about bird poop on the tractor. We pretty much got it cleaned off. And yeah, did not damage the tractor in any way, shape, or form. So, I think we are good. All cleaned up.
I think Dad actually fixed the tractor. What he did on those bare spots, there were some bare spots on the wires, and I think they were either touching or something. Dad put like one of those little thingamajiggies, I'm not even sure what they're called exactly, that you melt onto the wire. Put one of those on. Hopefully that seals the water off, because I think it was getting wet, and yeah, that was tripping the sensor. So we're gonna unhook this from the drill, put the 6430 back on there, and hopefully it works. Got it filled up, ready for Grandpa to go another round. We are on the way to the field. I think we got Grandpa good and going, and so yeah, it's like 10:30 right now, so we're gonna head over to the field. We have to get the combine fueled up, and then yeah, just depends how dry the beans are. If the beans are dry enough to go, we're obviously going to go. If not, there might be some other stuff that we can quick do before they're ready. So that is the plan as of now. It could change 5 times until then, but that's how it goes sometimes. Dad is fueling up the combine right now, and we're gonna come down here, check these beans, see if they're ready to go, because yeah, they're pretty close. The sun is hot out here, which is a good thing. They're pretty crunchy, and they're right there. There's a little bit of dampness in there still, but they're not bad. So another thing Dad did yesterday, this used to be the Lanota, it's still the Lanota snouts. This used to have like that thing that comes up and then hooks back a little bit. Those are the ones we had put on just soon after we'd gotten ahead. But Dad was noticing that on the ends, like when it was dividing the beans, it would was shattering a bunch of them off. And so where the end of the head would be, there'd be a bunch of beans shattering. And so he ended up just whacking them off, and definitely noticed a difference. As far as I know, he hasn't run it into the ground anywhere. I don't know. Dad is taxiing to the field. Done with the 2 small fields back here, and we're heading over to the next fields. They're just down the road. Whoa! Drop the camera. Anyway, heading over there, and then Mom's actually gonna take over her grain cart, and I'm gonna run to the farm, help Grandpa get filled back up on the drill. And get him on there. Oh, this lane is bumpy. Wow. Anyway, that's what's happening at the moment. Dad is just done with this field. These, I guess, back here in this field. And they are gonna move to the next one. So we're gonna quick go help Grandpa get filled up. So we got the drill, everything that's out of the wagon, we got into the drill. And so yeah, that side I had filled up 2 full, so I had to try to level it out. So I think we're pretty close across. So that's it for that. We're just gonna switch the hydraulics, because that thing only has 4 hydraulic outlets and need 2 to run the load auger. So next order of business, put those 2 into that thing. We are now headed home to the field we were combining yesterday. Gonna drop this wagon off that has the seed in it, and then after that we're gonna come back, grab another wagon, drop it off at a small field we have to do. So we're staying hopping. We are, but yeah, we are accomplishing things. So we got the wagon dropped off by that little field that we have to do. Now we're coming over, gonna pick up Mom. I think I'm gonna grab the grain cart from the other field. There's not a lot of just real big fields, so there's a lot of smaller ones. So yeah, that's kind of the deal there. Kind of get that with it being in our area here, but yeah, there's some big fields. We're just not big enough to have big fields. Maybe that's what it is. Hey, we're thankful for the fields we have, that's for sure. And also very thankful for the weather we have. This today and yesterday were just beautiful days, so praise the Lord for that. So we're not gonna sit here and complain. So anyway, Dad is coming right up here. There he is. The man himself in the combine, actually. Back in the tractor again. Starting on the last bean field for this client here. It's also the biggest one so far, so yeah, should be able to make some hay here. Some bean hay. Change of plans again. Like they so often do, we are leaving our post here at the field and are gonna grab the truck, run home. I think actually Grandpa's having problems with the tractor again. I don't know what the deal is. There's some for oil leaking somewhere. So we're gonna go get that all set up with the other tractor again. Back there, pull the pin. We are good to go. Okay. I don't know if you can see or not. That tire is all wet. That shiny stuff, that's oil. Whole rim is coated. Up in here, there's a bunch of oil. Yeah, that ain't good. Trying to find where it would be leaking here. I mean, there's hoses here. Filter seems like it's tight, which it wouldn't be all up over in there. I don't think if it would be just from the filter, like if it'd be, seems almost like it's spraying out of somewhere, but can't hardly tell. Grandpa's gone with the 6200. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with the 6430 here, but yeah, it's leaking oil something pretty bad, and we're gonna, maybe I'll let Dad check into that then. I'm not sure what the deal is. Got greasy because I wasn't getting the hydraulic hoses right, pulling them out, putting them in, and some of them were under pressure when I yanked them. So anyway, I think I'm gonna take the semi up to one of our fields that we're hoping to start this evening, and we will go from there. All right. We are going to take this up to one of our fields, or the fields that we rent. And we have about 80 acres up in there, and we're hoping to get started on it this evening, so where we can go at it tomorrow. Well, we made it. These beans look really, really good. Just dividing this out here so it gets empty at the same time. Grandpa is filled again, loaded. He's probably going to be able to finish this field right here. I'm going to hop in the truck, head over to the field, move the cart over to where they are going to be working. We got just a whole lot in there. So yeah, dumped it in and hammered out to the next field. I figured Dad's almost already up there, up at that field where we took the semi truck, but yeah, should be able to get it all nice and opened up until I get up there, and yeah, go as long as we can up there. Wow, look at our monster tractor. That thing looks pretty beastly, which it kind of is, but that looks hilarious actually. We have arrived in one piece. It's like Dad's just getting some of the first edge rounds there. We are now in the silver truck, and originally we had figured to go up where Dad was combining, but it is getting wet and he is gonna just grab a load, put it on the semi truck. If I ever get myself seat belted here without running off the road. Anyway, he is going to just bring that home in the semi truck and just gonna call it an evening because it is getting wet. Got it hooked up. Pretty full wagon, so to back up, get that right. Boom. And that is it, guys. Dad, I think, is getting a truckload up there, and he's just gonna bring the semi truck home, and that's gonna be it for this evening. So yeah, it's been another good day. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.